Let the battle begin!
And that's going to be a 4-man mosh pit with the Ring of Frost connecting huge.
This is actually going to be the big showdown.
And that's a triple kill.
A huge flame strike going on to everybody. Here's the Riptire onto DiMaggio. DiMaggio's in trouble.
We might have a comeback for the ages.
It's very close. This boss is not even dead, but 65% of the core here. This could be game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week number 1. It's the Thursday night showdown. Murda in the house tonight. We got 2 returning teams from last season ready to battle once again. It's Wood League, it's Winky Face. You guys know these teams. You don't need me to introduce them. I've already got them here in the lobby. I want to get some action started early, started quick.
What do you say?
I'm pumped. Thank you for these follows coming in. A few. We just got Mtano and Inveclad. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being a part of Nexus Gaming Series. Glad to have you here, and glad to be your host tonight. Baron Kyle also with a follow. Welcome. Looks like we're getting ready to go. In 3, 2, 1. And Super Pug, we are going to be on Towers of Doom for game number 1. There it is loading in. Sorry about that. So, I've been here this week. I've already been casting over on my channel, of course, twitch.tv/MurdaRG. If you want to go ahead and follow me now, you can check that out. Normally here on this channel, I got my man Ghost Dunk with me, my podcast co-host. Unfortunately this week, not able to attend. But he'll be back next week. He'll be here, and if you're looking for Ghost Dunk, check out our podcast. We're going to be recording one this Sunday. Nexus Now, newest episode will be very soon. As we already see, Maiev banned away by Wood League. Sylvanas banned out by Winky Face. They're going to follow that up with a Malthael ban as well. Sending it back over to Wood League, and so far, just a bunch of meta bans here. Sylvanas has cemented herself now into the Heroes of the Storm meta, especially in the upper levels. I've been seeing a lot more of Sylvanas. Malthael playing a bit differently now. I think that movement speed that was introduced to the game yesterday actually going to benefit Malthael quite a bit. Going to give him a bit more maneuverability inside those team fights. Rexar also banned out, and there's a really quick early pick on Zeratul for Michaelin. This is a very talented player on a hero that just got tweaked yesterday as well. That wormhole, we're going to see if it's still worth picking, or maybe Michaelin has something else in mind. Maybe that auto attack build for Zeratul, but I mean, the wormhole cleave is just not the same. A second and a half, you're going to be stuck in that fight now as Zeratul. And we're going to see Ana and Anubrak come out in response. And I think Anubrak, fantastic up against the Zeratul, will be able to get in and out, of course, with the burrow charge. And will be able to shut the Zeratul down with Cocoon if they want to. 2 really fantastic opening picks there for Wood League as we're back over to Winky Face. They're going to go with a Rhaegar and a Johanna here on Towers of Doom. Catching up writing these in my book. Johanna, fantastic. Going to give plenty of tools to help delay these altars as they're being channeled. Rhaegar, not necessarily the strongest healer right now, but I think he also got tweaked a little bit yesterday. They moved Totemic Projection to level 13, I think. So now has a few more options there with a totem build. They moved something else to 7. I can't recall, but I mean, up against the cleanse at that tier, I think Rhaegar's still going to want to go cleanse, especially up against this Anubrak we see, and up against this Ana that has sleeps of her own. Final ban for Wood League was Jaina. Final ban for Winky Face is Li Ming, taking away 2 mages from the pool. We're back on the clock with Wood League looking to make their 3-4 picks, and I wonder if they do want a mage. Yes, they do. It's going to be Kael'thas for Kavlor, and Sahan hopping on to Leo. Kael'thas and Leo. Back on over Winky Face with their final 2 picks, 10 seconds on the clock, have their support, have their tank, have a really strong damage with Zeratul. What are they going to combo in with this? It can't be Jaina. She's taken away. It's going to be Chen. Let's go. Junkrat as well for Brickhouse, and I love this. Chen, a lot of fun right now. He also got changed a little bit yesterday as well. His W now, it's a little bit quicker to activate. I think it was a second and a half to do that second half of the W. Now it's just 1.25 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. Someone fact-checked me, because Murda's not always 100% correct. But yeah, I think Chen going to be a lot of fun in this matchup. He's going to be against a Leo. Maybe have to deal with this Greymane a bit, too. Last pick by Droopy there for Wood League. But as always, after we see the drafts, I got to go to chat. You guys got to help me out. Who's going to win game number 1? Is it going to be Wood League or is it going to be Winky Face? Send your votes out to me. Hashtag Wood League or hashtag Winky Face right now in chat. I'll tally those up. Of course, it's for fun. But typically, I think the team who gets the most votes ends up winning. Someone told me that. So if you want your team to win, you got to vote now. Towers of Doom going to be our first map. This is a week 1 showdown. In Division C East, both these teams trying to get off to a quick start here in season number 7 as we are loaded in to game number 1. I forgot to change the team logos, so we're going to turn those off for now. My apologies. Let's see, this one and this one. Apologies on the logo. I'll get those set up in between matches. But on the left-hand side, we got Wood League. We got Emtino playing the Anubrak, Droopy on Greymane, Cavlor on that Mage, be stepping everywhere. It's Gelthas, Cyan on the Leo, and Sailor Sky on the Ana. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Season 7 Wood League. And over on the right-hand side, we got their competitors tonight. Genzers on the Johanna, Inveclad playing the Rhaegar, Brickhouse we mentioned on that Junkrat, and Full Mango. Gonna be a lot of fun on the Chen. Last but not least, it's Michaelin playing the Zeratul. A huge question mark in this matchup, but make some noise. They are Winky Face. Level 1 talents up on the screen. Of course, it's Fingers. Mana Addict, rather, not Fingers of Frost. Hey, it's week 1 for me, too. We gotta get back into the swing of things. We gotta stop mixing up mages. Rotations, though, look like mid and bot for both these teams. Actually, Michael's going to put back in. Okay, so they are going to both teams be in this bottom lane for the time being. You can see a concussion mine thrown out onto the way from Brickhouse. Not going to explode onto Greymane that time. And it looks like Wood League going to want to pick up one more wave here in this bottom lane. And up at mid, Michaelin just safe soaking, body soaking, letting minions kill each other. Droopy runs right into him. And Greymane gonna go ahead and clear up some of those red minions as Michaelin's still gonna sit in that bush, not worried about a thing. Checking out camps, it's Inveclad playing the Rhaegar, great at the camp clear, already on it right at 1 minute. On the other side, we see Kael'thas, Ana, Greymane, Anubrak. They're all trying to get this camp, and they should be a bit faster than Winky Face is right now. I don't know if they're going to want to send the rotation over, but they certainly could right now as Rhaegar still not done with that camp. Instead, Anubrak walking into the bottom lane. Rhaegar will be safe. We'll take some time to check in up top where we see Cyan playing the Leo up against Full Mango on the Chen, and Full Mango's going full panda right now, smacking away at the Skeletal King. Keeping himself super healthy as well. Leo struggling early game so far from the looks of things. Back at mid, it's Greymane up against Zeratul still. Droopy with a pretty good matchup here. Michaelin just trying to get all the cleave damage he can, but you see Greymane just wins that matchup. No contest right now. But there is a contest here in this bottom lane. 3v3 Droopy making a 4v3 in favor of Wood League. They got to deal with these sappers. Nubrak's in the face of them right now. Should be pretty simple to clear these up from here. As Zeratul's still going to be body soaking at mid. There's Michaelin once again letting these minions just kill each other, ensuring his team's getting and his opponent's team not getting any of them. Back up top, it's Cyan versus Full Mango still. And Leo using that big spectral leech, going to get a lot of health back, but once it expires, expires, it's just all Chen, baby. Full Mango sticking in there. Keeping himself super healthy as well. Leo Gonna walk back to his wall as altars are activating in 10 seconds. Bottom lane seems to currently be favoring Wood League in this current moment. Flame Strike connecting onto Johanna. Concussion Mine knocking a Nubarak towards the altar. Neither team channeling actually. Sailor Sky getting started up right now. Plenty of space. I don't think Johanna's gonna walk back in, so bottom will go in favor of Wood League 2-1. That makes it 36-32 in poor health. Wood League on top early. Both teams just reached level 6. Talent's still up on your screen. You see Chase for Explosions. Junkrat, which is picked up at level 4, currently at 20 stacks. Mana Addict up to 10 globes. Regen Master for a Nubarak. I believe that's still the name of it. Yeah. Regeneration Master. Hey, I got that one. Only at 8 right now for a noob. So a little bit of work left there. I do want to mention we see Ana moving into the grenade build, and of course that level 7 was nerfed yesterday. Gonna be a bit smaller on the radius now for Ana. We'll see if that's still her pick when Wood League reaches level 7. Gray main waiting for the camp, just spawning. Droopy already on top of it. Great timing here by Wood League as Leo starting to pick up the double soaking duties in mid. Chen left a free push top right now. Leo's gonna have to get back up there. Surely some of this XP will be missed as Myclin thinking about this rotation coming. He knows it is. There it is. Gets the Singularity Spike on top of Cyan. Gonna get a little extra free damage. And Leo pretty low. Just gonna smack the wave and have to be behind the wall. Checking out down bottom is now getting aggressive, knowing that Zeratul up top. Here comes Wood League invading the enemy camp. Myclin running down quickly. He's in position. Smartly so by Wood League to just retreat off of it. They still have their sappers here. Opportunity to push them into a tower. We got altar spawning in 15 seconds. There go a couple sappers. Gonna have to use 2 onto that first tower there. And here comes the attack, the counter attack with Chen jumping into the mix. Full Mango trying to get on top of Cavcore. He's below 50% health, still leaping in his Full Mango. Tailtoss barely escaping behind the wall. Leo here now trying to help slow down some of this action as Tailtoss walking back in without a well cap. Wasn't able to use it yet with Cavcore. Woodley very low, and Chen staying in here. Leo's got to start retreating, and Noob knows the rest of his team has to get out of here. And this is just going to be a very successful push-in by Winky Face. Getting this bottom altar now, going to even up the score at 32. They're moving up towards the mid. Junkrat going to check it with their grenade. Throwing those talents back up on the screen while we have a little bit of space here to show you. Rhaegar getting that channel. There it goes. Another one in favor of Winky Face. They're going to take the first lead of the game, and they also have about a half-level XP lead right now. Myclin quickly back on the wave to help further extend it. And Chen, he's first up to the top lane. So easily going to make it to 10 first unless some sort of kills happen. Should be Winky Face. And they're staying aggressive in the bottom lane. There's Myclin trying to get inside on the Zeratul, but wasn't able to find that Singularity Spike that time. Veclad in trouble. Burrow charge in. There's going to be a huge jump by Greymane trying to finish it off with that Dark Light. Not enough that time. Droopy's still in there. Sleep onto Myclin. That's going to be it for the fight. A few trade-offs. But until these level 10s get here, I don't expect Winky Face to really be looking for it. They are so close. Chen soaking up the last bits here at mid, and there it is, level 10 achieved. What's it gonna be for Zeratul? It's gonna be the VP. We have Ancestral, we got Panda Pals, and we got Riptire. That's a lot of burst damage if they so choose. The way Chen works now is Storm, Earth, and Fire. It's an incredible amount of burst damage when comboed out correctly. Here's the Riptire trying to kill Kael'thas. Gonna get close, but not quite enough. Cavalier gonna survive. Now it's actually Johanna in trouble. You see the Ancestral had to be used there. So Johanna without mana, without a lot of help, gonna have to rely on just a couple chain heals from Rhaegar to get back up. The rest of the team, though, Winky Face gonna grab that Sapper camp. They have the advantage now in this bottom lane, as the next altar phase will be starting up in 5 seconds. Both our teams now at level 10. I'm putting those talents on the screen. Oh, Pyro Blast. Kael'thas. We also see the Entomb, of course. Cursed Bullet, which just got increased to 40% damage, as you see a Nubrak taking some of the damage there. There's a great skill on the 2. Cursed Bullet gonna rip through the health there but Rhaegar able to back up. Chen also popping this Storm Earth and Fire. Is that even what it's called? Yeah, it is. Full Mango, he's getting low though. I don't think he's got enough damage to stay in there. A lot of bomb spread too by Kael'thas when those Panda Pals are out. Jen had to back up, but still no kills in this fight. Alter now being channeled by Sailor Sky up top. Michaelin has an idea of where she is, but not gonna make the move inside. We got a tie ball game, 28-28. We're 8 minutes in. This is quite the thriller. Right back to the lane. Zeratul trying to get that XP started up to still have this half-level lead that they've been holding on to for the past 2 minutes. Leo trying to get in here, disrupting the Zeratul. A great curse bullet in the Entomb as well. Wow. Cyan and Droopy making that happen as the rest of the team still down low in this bottom lane trying to work on this keep, and they might actually have to push in. We got some beetles showing up from Uberak that can potentially shut this tower down a little bit longer. Genzer's going to try to shut it down with the gem. Sapper's here as well, but here comes a big Pyroblast on his squishy target. Junkrat, he's very low, gets the Ancestral out from Rhaegar. There's the Cocoon as well. First bullet hitting onto Johanna, but still not enough pressure in. Didn't have the Beetles ready that time as a Nubarak. So the defense is there from Winky Face. Checking in on the double soak. Cyan trying to get what he can there on mid. Chen now showing up as they're going to alternate lanes here. Back down low, still without Ancestral is Winky Face, but still a lot of cooldowns also down on the side of Woodleague. They really can't make much of a move. 20 seconds until the next altar phase. Single altar just here, down low. And it's going to be Winky Face closer to level 13, really the next mark that you see them fighting over. Big save that time though on the Johanna. Curse bullet as well, but had the Iron Skin barely escaping. There's the VP, here's the Riptire. Oh, the shield by Kael'thas keeping Kavlor alive. Thank God for that Mana Addict being completed, able to keep himself up. Now here come the Panda Pals. Full Mango going to take a lot of this bomb spread. We saw it the first time it came out, but this time a new bracket in a lot of trouble. Going to Pearl Charge out. Still gonna fall. Also falling to Greymane. It's a double kill for Winky Face. Their first kills of the game coming at a great time as this altar is still active and it's gonna be completed. Leo might actually fall too, running in pretty deep trying to interrupt that. Oh, behind the wall, Zeratul can't be there and Ana able to keep herself up. Michaelin making the first mistake of the game. Actually, you see a disconnect being the cause of that. We'll see if there's a pause. There it is. But what a start so far. Currently in the lead, it is Winky Face. XP just got a lot closer after that free kill on the Zeratul. It's going to be about 20 seconds until Michaelin can be back on the map. But we got to wait and see if he's going to reconnect first. Let's pick this up. Ghost Dunk wasn't here today. So, pulled out the Ghost Dunk pin so he can be here just a little bit. Also, this brand new NGS pin right here. I love it. By the players, for the players. Of course, you guys at home watching right now, you're the reason NGS exists. Thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for being here tonight, especially checking out the Thursday night showdown, the first one of this season. And if you're new here, I strongly encourage you, slap that follow button. A lot of action takes place here all season long, including debuts of Nexus Edge starting this season. We're doing all the debuts. You can watch them live with the crew and everyone here on this channel, twitch.tv/Nexus Gaming Series. If you're also looking for more stuff to follow, there is the second NGS channel. It's twitch.tv/Nexus Gaming Series 2. Also worth slapping a follow on if you have not already. And then lastly, of course, if you want to check me out, twitch.tv/MurdaRG. There's my Twitter handle down below my name right now. I love hearing from you guys on Twitter. Same on Discord. DM me, always open. Love hearing from you guys, and I'm hoping we get this player back soon so we can get you back into the action. Still no word. I do see here he should be coming back soon. Soon TM. We don't know. I don't know. You don't know. No one knows. We're going to find out. Can take this time to flip on over. I know there's some more games going on right now as well, including the debut of one of my own teams, Regen Anomaly. They're over on twitch.tv/Arrow of the Storm right now. AEROOFTHESTORM. Arrow being joined by Repsychic, my good pal, former captain of Regen Red. It looks like they are currently 6-6 in levels. About dead even on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Still no kills, but it's Die for Vision getting the first Web Weavers down. So definitely worth checking out over there if you want to see the action. Regen Anomaly versus Die for Vision. Actually, this is a really good time for me to get those logos set up. Let's see if I can do that here. Bum bum. Wood League. Do I have your logo downloaded? I think I do from last season. And I don't. That's unfortunate. Wood League. Okay, save image. Alright. And then I just go like this. Oh, we're back in? Oh, we're back in. Look at this. Welcome back, ladies and gents. Finishing setting up this logo. If I can find it. Mickey face. Boom. Turn it back on. As his fight's breaking out at mid, there's the Pyroblast trying to get Junkrat. Might do it this time. Ancestral came out. He's going to go back on a 10-second cooldown because Junkrat sent to base. This could be the first structure of the game. Chen's still up top. Trying to get through the top wall, but they're going to lose the bottom fort. Maybe can get through this wall up top, but Chen's going to leave it. Down bottom, there is a couple sapper camps available. Greymane dropping back to the first one. There's Droopy already getting through one of those pumpkins. We're trying to help out the team here in the bottom lane. Junkrat just now respawning at the same moment the triple altar phase being announced. We're tight here. It's 24-28, and this triple phase typically gives the teams the best opportunity to win. This is the most important phase of the entire match. You don't want to lose 12 points, or excuse me, in this case it's going to be 15 points on your core if you're Winky Face. You got to stop some of this. Right now up top, Zeratul nearby, but going to leave it. They're going to send 2 over to deal with Leo. Cyan there. Getting some supporting coming up from his team. Here's Greymane. Gets that curse bullet onto Chen. But a quick blind from Johanna means Droopy can't jump in. Leo's got to retreat. Now full Mango starting the full channel. On the other side, you can see on the full screen here, that's Rhaegar grabbing the right. Chen grabbed the left. So even though they were down, they get 2 altars, and you can see why. It's Kael'thas and Anubarak sticking it out down bottom, trying to get this camp they see as more valuable. The bottom structure here, the support/keep. I believe they've been upgraded to keeps at this point in the game. It's still standing in favor of Wood League, so these sappers ready to march past the line, send some shots through the core as the VP gonna hit 2, and Anubarak walking in makes it 3. Riptire coming out, it's inside, it's gonna pop and do a lot of damage to Ana, but she gets a grenade on herself. She's still alive, and it's Johanna who's gonna fall. Now setting their sights on the Zeratul, the Pyroblast coming, gets a little bit of a shield, and Michaelin will survive that, but Sapper's still in lane. 2 are gonna cross, sending it to 18-18, all tied up now. 13.5 in on Towers 2. Cyan in trouble up top, checking in here. Chen still leaping in. Spectral Leap's going to be the only thing keeping Leo up for now. And 450 health points is all that Cyan needed. Still down bottom, still in control of Wood League. Emptino playing well, dodging that Singularity Spike that time. Still has to worry about this concussion mine here. Can't really walk into it. Next altar phase just announced, and it's still 5 structures in favor of Wood League. Cyan at 50% health, gonna channel a bit there off of Chen as he's drinking. We'll see how aggressive Wood League wants to be this time. They've struggled on the aggression so far. Last phase, just didn't have the gusto to go for the play up top. Take 2 of them. This time they got 5 members up top. But again, it's Winkyface playing aggressive in the faces of Woodley. Michaelin's still in here, has the VP in 10 seconds, but not yet. Rhaegar gets the full channel up on the backside. We're still fighting over the one here on the left. As Chen very low, pops Panda Pals. Michelin even lower, 20 health will fall. Riptire gonna exchange it out. Actually a 2-for-1 as Ana falls. Anubarak's low, no support, and Rhaegar chomp, chomp, chomp. In Veclad, getting that 3rd kill of the fight for Winkyface, gonna give them clean opportunity to get this channel off. Raymond trying to interrupt with Cocktail, but that side's not doing any damage. We gotta get the splash. Good first bullet, but Chen's still gonna survive. Gets some shielding, gets the chain heal, and maybe even goes in and finishes off Greymane. Gonna trade it out? Okay. Yeah. Suicided for it. Maybe worth? I don't know. It is a staggered death. That means Woodley can get a lot of clear, maybe even take back their bottom fort, which is still in the hands of Woodley. They've got to make a move, and they're deciding, first and foremost, invade this enemy sapper camp. They grab that quickly. Zeratul going to show up down bottom, get the wave clear. Junkrat, yeah, Junkrat's gonna also help clear up this fort. Looks like everyone will. Priorities, priorities, priorities. They know they have the space right now, and they gotta get this converted quickly. So that's exactly what they're gonna do. Couldn't be there in time was Woodley. Now we're evened up, 3 forts apiece. And Michelin doesn't know that Woodley's here waiting to get in, and makes the move unsensibly. Has to get right back out. Now Jenser's here trying to show where these enemies are. Gonna use that Blessed Shield, trying to get through onto Kael'thas. There's a great VP onto 3. The Riptire coming out a little late, but finally here it is. Boom goes the dynamite. Kael'thas is down in 2-on-2. Leo trying to get back to the other side, does, and finds the Junkrat. A 1-for-1 trade now in the fight. Might be more. In Veclad, though, gets the self-ancestral off, keeping himself alive. Droopy trying to kite back to Jen, but Full Mango still staying in there. Pops the Panda Pal's gonna get 1 and 2 very quick. Ends up being a quad kill for Winkyface. Altars activating soon, I believe. Yeah, actually active right now. Completely missed that. Leo, the only one here in defense, not exactly the one you want to see here with that duty. No one channeling yet. Maybe wanting to get some of the structures down first. Playing it aggressive again is Winkyface. They're not giving anything away for free. Although Jenser's maybe thinking differently now. They're going to start to channel up. They're going to send 4 shots over the core of Woodley. Making it 18-8. That's a 10-shot lead right now. And level 20 talents have been achieved. Sorry I haven't shown you these in a while, but there they are, level 20s right now. You do see the Storm Shield coming out from Rhaegar, which is going to help against a lot of this burst. Energizing boost, Chen. I haven't seen this one yet. Tough seeing games get to level 20 and have Chen in them. But there you go, bonus health, bonus damage. And they're still trying to play aggressive. They have the level 20 advantage right now. They're here in the bottom lane. They got Jericho nearby, but they're missing a couple pieces of their wombo. They really want that Storm, Wind, and Fire. What the? Storm, Earth, and Fire. Why can't I ever get that right? There's 3 words. Storm, Earth, Fire. Got it. Good opportunity to get onto this Sapper Camp once again. That's 2 in a row here. Or is it 3? No, it's just 2 in a row here on this camping page. Half a level left until Woodley joins Winkyface at level 20. There's a wave here. Another wave about to approach. They might be able to get it before this altar phase is active. It's going to be pretty tight. Just 20 seconds left until this phase starts up. Leo soaking mid. The rest of the team soaking here at bottom. Zeratul actually just converted that mid bell tower. So huge favor right now for Winkyface. As level 20 is achieved, they got to keep those up. We do see Buried Alive, of course, coming out from Leo. He might use it right here, right now. Still haven't seen it because the Cocoon came out first onto Chen. No kills yet as the Burrow Charge has to be backwards trying to defend against the Zeratul. But there's the VP, there's the Riptire, and there goes Ana. Kael'thas will be next. A double kill off the back of that VP. A fantastic synergy once again from Winky Face. They even get this Ancestral off, keeping the rest of their members alive. The Chen, although used the Panda Pals, didn't die, stays alive, might make it all 5. It is. It's a mega kill for Winky Face, coming at a great time. All they have to do is get this altar right now, get the boss, and it's GG. There goes the channel from Junkrat. Of course, he's got Ripper Air at 13 to make his movement up to the boss quick. GG's thrown out instead. I think they know the end is near. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be game number 1. Handed over to Winky Face, taking that boss and going to put themselves up, heading into game number 2. GG's. And welcome to the match summary brought to you by Nexus Gaming Series. God bless you guys at NGS. All my friends, all my fellow volunteers, all you players, all you teams and captains, of course, as well. Look at this game, 7-15 for kills in favor of Winky Face. They didn't let go. They stuck it out strong and used that VP to perfection with the Riptire. Really well done by Michaelin and Brickhouse. Let's check out the talent screen before we move to a quick break. Zeratul going with the Shadow Mending. Still at level 20, of course. You know, we talked about it being a bit harder with the Wormhole. So you did see Seeker in the Dark coming out. With the Greater Cleave and, of course, Void Slash at 16. I think this is the build if you're going to play it now. You just lose so much without the Wormhole, but, I mean, if you can get the extra value here out of Seeker in the Dark, Michaelin did a pretty good job with it. Certainly, Zeratul is still a hero to be worried about, especially when that VP can be as good as it was here in game number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short break, about 4 minutes, to set up game number 2. Thank you once again so much for being here. And now a quick word from our sponsors. welcome back to the Thursday Night Showdown. Once again, I'm Murda. Thanks for being here. We got Wood League, we got Winky Face. They're about to head into game number 2. I got all of them here in the lobby, so I'm going to let them know I'm ready to go. I hope you guys at home are also ready for this game number 2. Make sure you hit that follow button. I'm going to say it again. We got a lot of matches coming for you this season here on NGS, especially here on this channel. You want to catch all the meat hauls here. You want to catch Nexus Edge. It's going to be a really, really good season. Season number 7 in full swing. Looks like still a bit of time needed here for Wood League. They're going to take a few more seconds before we launch this second draft. Want to send a quick shout out to Aura, actually, for being our speaker of the board once again here in Season 7. Did a fantastic job in Season 6. We couldn't have done it without you. And she's going to keep the crown on her head, so to speak, here during Season 7. We are very excited to still have her with us. And it looks like Wood League is ready. They just threw their R out, asking for Winky Face. Winky Face is also ready. Murda also ready. Everyone's ready. Lobby number 2, it's going to be Tomb of the Spider Queen. And my apologies, guys. I forgot to tell you what the map bans were at the start of the cast tonight. It was Wood League banning out Cursed Hollow and Battlefield of Eternity. Winky Face banned out Volskaya Foundry and Infernal Shrines. That first map was chosen by Wood League, and it was won by Winky Face. This one here, also picked by Wood League. It's Tomb of the Spider Queen. A bit different of a map, of course, one of the smallest maps in the Nexus. The rotations between top and mid are going to be of priority, and we'll see how that kind of changes things up, where you saw so often there in game number 1, the Zeratul was just able to free soak in stealth, just standing in a bush at mid. Excuse me. You can't really do that here on Tomb of the Spider Queen as effectively. There's not really opportunity to just stand there and soak because teams are rapidly rotating between the lanes, but nonetheless, we still see the Zeratul ban coming out from Wood League. Kel'Thas also banned out a much better map for Kel'Thas here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. Of course, so much wave clear. A lot of kill potential. You saw the Pyroblast get a little bit of value in game 1. Definitely threatened the Junkrat on the backside often. 3 seconds left for this second ban from Winky Face. Already taken out the Kel'Thas. They also don't want to deal with Big Red. Diablo banned out. Now we're back on the clock with Wood League, and I'm wondering if they want to stick with that Maiev ban we saw in game number 1 and really try to target down some of these heavy melee assassins that are so strong, so versatile, especially I think Maiev even stronger after that update yesterday, getting a little bit of armor reduction now on her Umbral Bind. Oh, they still want to get rid of Rexar, so this must be a scouting ban, not wanting to have to deal with that Rexar in the solo lane. Okay, they don't grab the Maiev. Instead, it's just going to be Johanna once again for Jenzers, who outstanding play in game number 1. Definitely helped set up a few plays with that Blessed Shield. Didn't fall maybe just the one time. Definitely not a lot. Johanna was not an issue in game number 1. Definitely helped them get that win. And Emtino says, you know what? I felt like my Nubarak was plenty good too. Going right back to it is Wood League, and they see the Maiev open. Droopy gonna hop on in. Saw the Grey Mane game 1. This time it's gonna be Maiev, and oh wow. Oh wow, that was quicker than I would have guessed those picks going. It's Tracer and Tassadar for Winky Face, a classic combination. But is it still good? You guys at home be the judge. Trying to write these down quickly as picks are flying in. The final ban there was Raynor. But wow. Task Tracer. I think if you're going to do it on a map, this is a very good map to do it on. Tracer is able to move between these lanes quickly, has those blinks, of course. There's the Jaina, there's the Brightwing, and ooh, I like the tech into this Brightwing. Now gonna have a polymorph to deal with the Tracer. Smart selection Also, I think that ban on the Rainer before, definitely underrated as well. Rainer is so good at chunking down a Tracer. Maybe would have liked to seen Wood League tech into something like the Zeratul as well, just to get those auto attacks that can chunk out a Tracer easily. Jaina might have a bit of issue landing skill shots on her, but they're going with Jaina nonetheless. And once again, going back to Rhaegar is in Veclad, and stealing away the Leoric is Full Mango, who was on the Chen in Game 1. I like this draft here for Wood League so far. Of course, we still got to see the final pick here from Wood League. And it's going to be Thrall for the solo lane. Cyan, who was on that Leo in game number 1, held his own against the Chen. Struggled a bit early, but, I mean, all in all, I think the Leo had some pretty good plays. Not going to have opportunity to be on him this time, so it has to make the adjustment onto Thrall. We'll see how Cyan and the crew does in game number 2. But chat, you got to let me know, especially those of you who are just now joining from Mongoose's stream. Thank you for that raid. Who's going to win this game number 2? Hashtag Wood League or hashtag WinkyFace? Let me know. Let's tally them up and let's get some support for these NGS squads. It's Division C East. Back at it again here in Season 7. And with WinkyFace winning game number 1, and I'll say they looked really strong there in that game number 1. I think they got to have the edge here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. I love the draft. Really fun. You're going to get to see the Tracer and Task. Here we go. It is game number 2, and on the left-hand side, once again, we got Wood League. Droopy switching over to Maiev. Emtino sticking with the Beetle. It's a new Barak. Sailor Sky on Brightwing. Kavlor playing Jaina, and the Thrall will be played by Cyan. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Wood League. Over on the right-hand side, game 1 winners, we got Jenzers reprising his role on the Johanna. Michaelin gonna be the quick, swift, British lass. It's Tracer. And Veclad once again on Rhaegar. We got Brickhouse on the Tassadar. And finally, here he is on the Leo. It's Full Mango. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise! The Wink here at mid, Wizard gonna land onto nothing. It's actually Full Mango. That's the Leo trying to get out of there. Has the Rage Walk and barely gets out with his life. No kills there at the start of map number 2. But it's gonna be early gem lead as a couple were missed there. Or just one actually was missed by Wood League. An early lead though for WinkyFace as Anubrak trying to make this rotation, interrupting a bit of the Tracer damage onto the wave, but Michael not scared yet. That's all those rounds. What announcer is this? Well, I'm Murda. So I'm assuming you're not talking about me. If you're asking me what in-game announcer I'm using, it is the Korean sound pack. So it's a bunch of special stuff. You can switch to Korean on your launcher. And then all your announcers are in a different language. So you got like 82 new announcers to go with. I think some of them are pretty cool. I don't really care what they're saying, so that's just like hearing the epic sounds. Pulse Bomb gonna connect onto Jaina, but not enough to deal with her health bar quite yet. Just really exchanging blows here during the rotations. Nothing too special going on. Really, it's just Tassadar trying to get his stacks up currently at 172. Fingers of Frost with Jaina just now reached 5. Echoes for Thrall at 7 so far. Decent start. You see him making the rotation to mid, trying to get a few more of those stacks. The rest of Wood League, they're sticking around up top. Grabbing those gems, actually going to make the rotation now back towards the bottom. Camps are active, neither team moving towards it quite yet. I do like seeing those early bruiser camps, but some teams would rather channel it with their first turn-in. We'll see if anyone changes their mind on the timing of that, but so far looks like they will be saving them. As the rotations continue, we are checking them down bottom, Thrall versus Leo, and Full Mango holding his own. At Nexus Gaming Series, game volume so loud. Well, you know what? I'll fix that for you. Game volume now so low. Let's go. Thank you for the feedback, Giggle Schmack. Appreciate you being here. I'm sure you're from your brother's raid. But nonetheless, glad to have you here. Louder than my mic? Okay. Well, I can be loud. Murda known for being loud. We can fix that. But hopefully the game volume now is at an acceptable level. Appreciate that once again. Leo still controlling this bottom lane as Thrall checking in down bottom. Sees Michaelin's here, but doesn't have a team to help support up against this. And Leo's going to walk on down, help Michaelin out. Full Mango and now Inveclad also here. That's going to be a neutral siege camp in favor of Winkyface for this bottom lane. Turn-ins are getting close. Actually, Winkyface with enough gems. They're going to try to find a kill on the Maya. There's the pulse bomb, but ooh, whoa. Ooh, I thought she was still in the Vault of the Wardens, but it wasn't. First blood of the game coming 3.5 in. It belongs to Winkyface. And as mentioned, they have gems. All they got to do is channel them in. But a lot of them right now onto Johanna. She's up top dealing with this full team right now, or at least what's left of it from Wood League. With the rest of Winkyface showing up, that should be free now for Gengers to start this channel. Was scouted by that Beetle, but no one's going to try to make a play. 26 gems now in the bank for Winkyface. Leo doing some good damage to Thrall. I saw that up at the top of the screen. Thrall having to retreat, has a well tap. Siege Camp still active here for Full Mango, as he's going to throw some more of these giant boulders onto this wall. Cyan trying to defend it. Wraithwalk back by Leo, and that will be given up. Oh, another pulse bomb. That hits onto Cyan, but not enough. Not even with the, forgive me, what's it called? Parting gift. Oh. Oh. First kill of the game for Wood League. Full Mango sticking in there a little bit too deep, and Brightwing there at the right time. Good kill. With both teams enough gems, I think you got to start seeing these channels. Yeah, here we go. Droopy and Emptino trying to get another 13 gems. Maiev gets those in, and ooh, great polymorph by Brightwing. Keeping that channel going and getting some more gems in the bank for her team. Jaina now the one with the gems on hand, but ooh, down bottom. It's Tracer turning in for the red team, and that's going to favor Winkyface. And that means they're going to have the first opportunity to get some structural damage, maybe leading themselves to level 10 first. We're currently tied at level 8. Tied it for kills as well. But here are the red Webweavers showing up at mid. Stacks for Tastar, 526, getting very, very close. Got the first quest done, but has to get the other 464 left. We'll be there soon enough. Big Web Blast going to connect onto the wall, onto the well. But this mid Webweaver will be cleared up. Great damage coming out from Maiev, coming out from Jaina as well. They're going to make the rotation up the top. Clear this as Brightwing still down bottom with Thrall. They're dealing with the bottom Webweaver, and that means all three forts should stay standing after this, unless if this push here at mid has anything to say about it. Tracer, Rhaegar, Johanna finishing off that turret at mid. They still have 41 gems on hand, not enough for a turn in. Need 55 now. On the other side, only 6 away are Wood League. Plenty of heroes with those 6 gems on hand. They just got to find one of them space to get the turn in on the egg spawners. Kavlar surrounded, but Johanna didn't want to make a play. Very close to level 10, and maybe if she had that Blessed Shield would have ripped it there on Kavlar, but wasn't quite at the mark, just now reaching it. There's going to be the Blessed Shield. We also see Archon, Ancestral, Quantum Spike, of course, and March of the Black King. That's not what I expected to see from Full Mango. But I guess they don't really have a lot outside of the single target damage from Tracers, so yeah, really, what does the Entomb do? Not too much outside of the silence at 20. So they go with the Black March. We'll see if that gets value, as they are going to start pushing in with the siege camp down the bottom. This fort might not be long for this world. A lot of quick damage coming in, especially from Tracer as well. Here comes the counterattack. It's going to start off onto Rhaegar and Leo. There's the Black March, though. Inside of this friendly Warden's cage, they're going to lose their Jaina. Not going to be able to find any kills on the other side. It's actually a Nubrak falling low. Going to have to disengage with that Emerald Wind. Still pushing in, but the Ancestral's there. Thrall's very low. Cyan holding on to 25 gems. Has to get out, but will fall. Emptino also low. He falls as well. Droopy now surrounded. It's a triple kill. Sailor Sky wants the gems, but can't get in there. A lot hit the dirt. And it's Winky Face now on top, 5-1. Let's take a look. It's 3 for Tracer right now, 1 for Johanna, 1 for Leo. They're gonna get to invade this enemy bruiser camp, and that means they can start putting damage onto this mid fort as well with all 5 heroes here. That's exactly what they're gonna do. They have enough gems. All they have to do is get this fort, drop back, and turn those in. But they know the importance of opening up this middle lane. It gives so much more opportunity to have safer rotations. You can check out that bruiser camp more easily, not having to deal with the fort, of course. They're not able to quite get it down, but they do get a lot of value there. They even are able to drop back and get this second turn in a row. And they're approaching level 13 rapidly, currently with a full level lead. Red Web Weavers for the second time in this game. Bottom pushed in pretty deep. Just a Thrall here trying to push that back out. Johanna's at mid trying to make sure this Web Weaver gets right onto that very, very low HP fort here at mid. We'll drop a little bit early, but I don't think Genzer's mind's too much. Going to join the team up top now as Tassadar 149 stacks away from completing his level 1 quest. There's going to be a ring. There's going to be a cocoon. They're trying to make the fight, but Emptino taking way too much damage, backing out early, couldn't continue that engage. And now this Web Weaver with still 50% health, going to start web blasting away onto this top fort. Mid fort also down. Check this out. It's on to the mid keep wall. Top fort does fall, and with level 13 Zentoa, yeah, here come Winky Face looking to get the first keep of the game. They're going to start with this keep wall at mid. Tracer holding vision around the bruiser camp. Now going to push in with the rest of the team. They know they have a big wave, and this Web Weaver is still decently healthy at 33% health. You're going to start putting some damage onto this keep. 890 stacks now for Tassadar. Not quite there, but has the Archon available if he wants to pop it here and help secure the rest of this keep. One more Web Blast should do it. Very close now. They will be able to kill this Web Weaver. Keep still alive, barely. Full Mango still staying in there. Black marching, finishing off the keep. That should keep him alive as the Warden's Cage zoning out the rest of Winky Face. They will trade out 1-for-1. Thrall for Leo, but of course Leo will be up so much quicker. Emptino says, we're not stopping now. Cocoon comes out trying to burrow in onto Rhaegar. There's Droopy getting some Maiev kills. Umbroblind also pulling back Tassadar, but a noob's down. Droopy could be next. Vault of the Warden's not enough. Myclin trying to turn it all the way around right now for Winky Face. Sticking onto Jaina as much as she can. Pulse bomb, no! Inside the Hall of Storms just in time as Kavlor. Very close, but very exciting nonetheless. It ends up being, I believe, a triple kill for Winky Face. 2 kills for Wood League. With this XP starting to spread even wider, 15-13 now in favor of Winky Face. They got to leave this bottom lane using the Blessed Shield just to disengage and get Leo onto his mount. Winky Face survives. They're setting their eyes onto their own bruiser camp. Of course, that siege camp down low also available right now. I'd imagine Winky Face trying to wait until they can get level 16, but looking at the landscape around the map, pushed in past midfield is mid. Oh, really deep up top. So not a lot of easy XP right now, and actually a lot of room stuck in here to get that turn in. So Wood League trying to get themselves back in the game. Still had a few gems. Actually, Sailor Sky still holding on to 33 after that. So I think there's enough for a double turn-in if they can survive this with the gems they have currently in their possession. But 16 being so close right now for Winky Face, you got to be worried if you're Wood League. You got to play this safe. Get what you can. Of course, you want the XP, but you probably don't want to fight in a disadvantageous position. Here's the full squad for both sides showing up down bottom. Going to make the defense here is Winky Face. Gender's going to push in. Has the Blessed Shield. They want to throw it out. Emptino's very low, 50% health, and it's going to be Thrall falling first. Not a lot of gems currently down, but look at that big big damage, but Jaina did that Blizzard in a good spot, helped zone out the rest of the fight, but Michaelin's not afraid, gets polymorphed, has the recall, still alive, now blinking back in, it's Jaina in a lot of trouble, 13 gems will fall, has the ice block, but Michaelin's still trying to get in deeper, no Sailor Sky's the one with the gems, 200 health, and bark, bark, bark! Rhaegar, for the second game in a row, getting a kill at the end of a long team fight, makes it a quad kill for Winky Face. They got 5 heroes still standing, so they want to get through this keep. They're leaving a bit up top, though. Webweaver's still pushing for Wood League. They're going to maybe trade out some of it. Taz actually going to go back and deal with it as the rest of the squad staying here, trying to get this keep down. They have a catapult here. Leo's pretty low. He's got to start backing up, and they will not be able to secure this second keep. They just get out of dodge. Taz saves the keep wall. So nice playing there by Winky Face. Keeping themselves ahead now 2.5 levels. 12-3. 6 kills for Tracer. As Michaelin's going to dump off another 10 gems. Leo and Rhaegar picking up the neutral siege camp. And Winky Face just 2 levels away from reaching level 20. They won't be able to get the Buried Alive in this one, as Black March was the play from Full Mango. But they're going to get Infinite Archon from Tassadar. On a map like this, when you're pushing in, Red Webweaver spawned now for the 3rd time. This could be it. Sailor Sky in trouble, surrounded. Brightwing has 1 polymorph, also has that Emerald Wind. Sailor Sky low, but Blinken still in. Polymorph, there it is. Michaelin trying to get the kill. Finally does. It's going to be Brightwing down as the Cocoons throw down at the Tracer just a little bit too late. Cyan trying to keep everyone else back, but Jensers is here. Still with the Quantum Spike, and there it is onto Thrall, and Cyan's down. Here come the Webweavers, bottom lane, mid lane pretty far away, and there's a Bruiser camp there as well. So if they want to win, they got to win it here, but just this one Webweaver. Full Mango still playing up front, doesn't have that Black March quite yet, still 15 seconds remaining until that's ready to go again, but Rhaegar on the core with Tracer right now. Tassadar, of course, here as well. Doesn't have that Infinite Archon, but they're still in here. They get them 2 more kills. Maiev and Anubarak down. Webweaver still alive, and that's going to be it. Game number 2 and the set. Make it a domination for Winky Face here in week number 1 on top of Wood League. And once again, here's the match summary brought to you by Nexus Gaming Series. It's another win. It's a 2-0, and Winky Face looking strong here after having to make some roster changes in the offseason. They look even dirtier than last season so far. Michaelin playing huge tonight. Also, huge props to Jensers playing that Johanna twice. They looked really good. And I mean, I won't say Wood League looked bad because I think they had spots of brightness of their own, especially in game number 1. But that game number 2 just so in favor of the Tracer Tassadar comp. So strong, and a strong veteran player in Michaelin able to help his team get that win. I see a few of you guys in chat are calling for Michaelin in the interview. We'll see if he will bless us with that. I'm going to reach out, though, and see who's available here. I don't know who we're going to get. Going to try to reach out to Brick House. Okay, I sent the call out. We'll see if he's going to show up. Oh, I'm in the wrong lobby. Do we have lobbies anymore? I don't even know. Who this? Oh, there we go. Yo, what's up, Brick House? Congratulations. 2-0. Week 1 domination over Wood League. How you feeling right now?
We're feeling really good. It was a good team win. I'm really proud of everyone who played. Especially Invec Lad, who has been a newer addition to our team. He did a really good job.
Hello.
So we're really pleased with that.
Looks like we also have Michaelin joining us. Of course, you fans, I know Giggle Schmack was calling for it. and Inveclad as well. Played that Rhaegar twice tonight. Really strong, as I said, really strong here in week number 1. You played up against an opponent, Wood League, where I believe you guys have a bit of experience, but talk about these roster changes first and foremost that took place in the offseason. I know this is a different roster, and I said at the end of the game number 2, I think this roster looks even better than season 6. But Brickhouse, you want to walk me through some of that?
Yeah, so I mean, any time when you have a team, you have people join the team and people leave the team, and so we had to say goodbye to VZ and B Train, who we'd been with VZ for a very long time, and B Train for a decent amount of time as well. And they're off to different things, and it's awesome. There's no bad blood. We chat on Discord and all that, and so we look at our team and we say, all right, how do we build a team? Who's going to work well together, and go through it really methodically. And we're able to pick up Michael and Zhao. To bring those two in, but we also said we need someone else to keep this sustainable that can jump in and play some games. We got a few of us travel, we've got other responsibilities, so you gotta have someone you can work with consistently who can fill in. That guy's Inveclad, who we brought in tonight, who's been practicing with us for what do you say, Inveclad, maybe like a month or two.
Yeah, about a month on and off.
Yeah, and so we've done scrims and we really work to build the team. I mean, if you want to prioritize it, which we do, it's my team, my teammates, and myself, and that really drives everything that we do.
Well said. One of the things you mentioned, you picked up Michaelin, you picked up Joe. Let's talk to Michaelin. You're here right now, and you played 2 very impactful heroes. Game 1, the Zeratul. Game 2, the Tracer. But I want to first talk about the Zeratul because, of course, a lot of people at home, they saw the patch notes yesterday. They saw what happened to Wormhole. You switched it up at level 7. Talk a bit about Zeratul, how you think he feels right now, and the adjustment you had to make because of those patch notes.
Yeah, so that was maybe like my second or third game with reworked Zera. I think Seeker is going to end up being the new pick. Wormhole seems really weak with the fact that you have to stay in for 1.25 seconds usually means you just die with some of the stuff you want to do on the guy. So I think that the new playstyle is you're going to be Wing in, Eing out, and then, basically playing like a pseudo Wormhole style. But it is more difficult because you can miss your W. You can't really choose the target that you're on. So I think it was definitely a nerf to a really, really OP hero, and I think it was warranted. But I still think he's very alive and well in the meta, just not as just outrageously powerful as he was before.
Well, I mean, you certainly made it work tonight. That VP, we saw it frequently comboed with the Riptire from Junkrat, and that was a lot of the success in game number 1, which I think we can all agree that was a very close game number 1. There were moments in that, especially when you guys were down that bottom fort, that it looked like maybe you guys on WinkyFace were going to struggle to win that one, but you turned it around, and really I got to credit the play from Zeratul and the synergies that came behind it. Well done there in game number 1. Let's take a bit and talk to Inveclad. We just heard you're new member to the team, you're playing support, and tonight twice onto the Rhaegar. How we feeling? A couple changes yesterday, especially I believe it's the totemic projection got moved around. Didn't see you picking that tonight, though. Do you feel Rhaegar is going to have a spot back in the meta? And if so, what are your thoughts on how that is accomplished?
I mean, personally, I don't do too much min-maxing on everything, so I tend to build whatever feels right for me, and I'm not really sure how that'll affect Rhaegar on the grand scheme of things regarding the meta as a whole. So I don't think I'm really qualified to say much about him because I don't do too much research on it.
You just like Rhaegar.
Yeah, I like Rhaegar as a hero. He's fun to play.
Hey, he's one of my favorite supports too. I saw a couple chomps get some nice kills as enemies were retreating. Just overall, I thought was solid play. Rhaegar seemed to work and helped you guys up against some of that burst that they tried throwing at you with that Ancestral. So good picking. But game number 2, seemed like a completely different match. Game 1, whereas it was pretty close, back and forth, although you took it at the end a bit more favorably. Game number 2 just looked like you took that momentum from the end of Game 1, you brought it right into Game 2 and marched right on through on Tomb of the Spider Queen. What's the difference maker? Was it the Task Tracer? Because it looked so strong and there was really no answer for it.
I think it's definitely a comp that we practiced. We've done it a bunch of times. We're not new to it. I don't necessarily think it's our best thing, but when we look at the situation in the draft and we say, yeah, this might give us an edge, and then we play it. I think Tomb of the Spider Queen can be really snowballing, especially if you can get 2 turn-ins to begin with. I think that really puts the other team in a really bad spot, and it limits their options. And really, with a small map and limited options, you're reacting instead of acting. And I think once you lose that initiative, it becomes very tricky to get back in the game.
So being veterans here of Division C East, are there any opponents you're really looking forward to getting a shot at this season? Maybe a bit of redemption from Season 6, but is there anyone out there that comes to mind?
You know, we played a lot of these teams before. Wood League especially, we've scrimmed a bunch. There's really no irritating bad blood or a desire to get someone. We enjoy this game. We enjoy competing, whether it's in NGS, off-season tournaments, or even scrims. So it looks like we got a good mix of teams. I see some old faces, obviously Wood League, Lubu, Do It Right. And that's exciting, but then you see some new faces as well, and I think it'll be really, really exciting to compete against those teams, and we can learn how we can improve by playing them, and they can learn to improve by playing us.
Well, I must say Division C East was my favorite division. Maybe a little biased with Regen Red being there last season, but last season Division C East was where it was at. The competition and how close all the teams were in skill. It was just a lot of fun to watch, so I was very excited to get to cast you guys here tonight. And I got to say congratulations again on the big 2-0 Week 1 domination over Wood League. Before I let you go, I want to give at least one of you some time for some shout-outs here. Winky Face, the floor is yours.
I want to give a shout-out to the team. Thank you, everyone, for working so hard. And I also want to give a big shout-out to Genzors and Full Mango, who aren't in the interview tonight. Thank you for all your hard work. And Veclad and Michael, and again, thank you for your hard work. Shout out to Zhao, who's traveling. We love you. Safe travels. And to all of Twitch chat, I hope you had good memes, copy pasta, and a lot of emojis, most of which were appropriate, but a select few which aren't.
Well, congratulations once again. Thank you so much for joining for the interview. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Winky Face. They take 3 points in the standings, putting themselves into first place. I will catch you guys hopefully later on this season. I'll try to cast you guys again. That was a lot of fun.
All right. Thank you very much.
Alrighty. Twitch chat, we've reached the end of the night. I know there's some more action going on. We had a huge Week 1 Thursday night going on tonight. If you guys are in chat, who do you want me to host right now? Throw it in chat. Let me know. I also want to say, Mrs. Windup Bird, I saw your comment before. It was in the middle of the match and didn't want to disrupt. You said, Murda, late congrats on the engagement. Saw it on Twitter. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes, Murda is engaged to get married. Papa bless. Appreciate you guys. But that's it for tonight. If you want to catch more Thursday Night Showdown, it's going to be right back here next Thursday, except I'll be joined by Ghost Dunk. I won't have to put his little avatar pin here. Oh, this one fell. Bink. Diablo, you got to hold him, man. But I hope to see you guys back next week. Make sure you hit that follow button before you go. Follow the action on Twitter at Nexus_series. If you want to follow me personally, at MurdaRG. Of course, on Twitch, at MurdaRG as well. Thank you so much for being here once again. Looks like you guys are asking me to choose where we're going. So we're going to go check out the ending of Regen Anomaly and Die for Vision. Currently 1-0 in favor of Die for Vision. That's another Division C East matchup. So God bless, and I will see you guys next time on the Thursday Night Showdown.